YouTube. One of my goals for 2025 for January is to be able to pull up YouTube comments on the screen when I press a button like that, so that I don't have to come over to this comments page. Also, I'm just really bad at responding to comments. Enderwigan is always awesome. New person, I need a better way to say your name, but I guess just JB. JB, KN, 7IG. Positive comment, super supportive, awesome to hear, and a good question from the last video. How would you scale Excalibur? I want to look at that at the start of this video. And Jim Mask made a really good point that in this run, the one where I was scaling in power, I would not, even with Lamp, I wouldn't have beat that blind build. There was a Prismatic Sword with full stars that was just doing tons of debuffs, and the Lamp only would have gone off like 12 times. So it really would not have been enough, which is cool to know. Okay. I have no idea how to get this to open on the correct mount. I should just have the game already open. That would make sense. So before we start, really quick, items. The thing that makes Excalibur really interesting to me, first off, it's holy and it's magic. The holy is interesting. So holy can be sped up 40% by this. So that's kind of cool. This makes fire items into holy, which is also just kind of interesting things about the holy tag. Nothing like crazy, but at least interesting. The big thing, this can use 11 mana. It uses buffs quicker than anything in the game, I think. So we can search for things that use buffs, but really what we want to search for are things that gain when you use buffs. So like this one. When you use a buff, you gain health. So every single time this triggers, if you have enough mana to feed it, you would gain 22 maximum HP. There's another one. What is the other? This one, every time you use 5 mana, heal for 17, so this uses 11 mana. So every trigger of this, and this can go off like twice a second almost, if you speed it up. Every trigger, heal 34, cleanse 4 debuffs. Those two alone. And then you pair that with this, where your healing does damage. Those just go crazy. But there are other things too. It's really good with mana. Really good with the energy amulet, because this one wants to use massive amounts of buffs. This refunds 25% of the buffs that you use. So just cool stuff. There are probably other things that I haven't thought through, but those are the ones that come to mind at first. Okay, are we gonna get to play as Berserker? No. Reaper it is. With Reaper, what do I want? With Reaper with a turn 1 Goobert. With Reaper. So Reaper is the one where we can get struggles. What else can we do? Recipes. No, not recipes. Items. If we look, get rid of holy. Get rid of this. Get rid of holy. Get rid of this, this. So now our options are, we could do chonk things. Could do card things. Vampire. I do vampire too much. It's very strong. We could do poison things. I'm not good at doing poison things. We could do cauldron. Ooh, unhealing seems fun. Let's plan on doing unhealing. So to do unhealing, what would I want? Don't know. This. That is what I would want. What about a shovel? Probably not. But what about it? Unhealing. With unhealing, do you ever take healing herbs? I don't think so, but maybe. Weird. Earth Battle, not at full price. If it was discounted, I might do it. Okay. Hammer Pig with a sword and a whetstone. Goobert is just too strong, even with 2 activators. Goobert's really good early. This is a super early oil lamp. It's a little bit difficult to use. How would I use it? Figure that out. So, make use of the oil lamp. Oh, it's easy to make use of. Also, Wolverine Claws. Wolverine Claws. This is a good start. Sand would help. We don't need the sand. Garlic would kind of help. I don't have space. They're full price. We win this very easily. Shell Totem is a decent heal, but not getting the Empower for their 1 weapon means that they don't really do anything. And I heal. And I scale. What do you do with a wolf badge? With a wolf badge. Recipes. I want to do something fun. To do something fun. With Berserker, we could... Oh no. Oh no. We could Chain Whip. We can Big Sword. Okay, so I can Unhealing anytime. We could Spike Staff. Spike Staff. Not the best. This would be another way to get Empower, but we already did that. This Chain Whip could work. Is it smart? No. Is it good? Kind of. With Chain Whip, you have to go Mr. Struggles. Because Mrs. Struggles can remove 1 of each buff type. Chain Whip does more damage for each buff you have removed. The concern is that the opponent doesn't have buffs. But that's not a very big concern. Do I want Armor Potion? Ooh, what about a Steel Goobert, Armor Potion, Shield? No, Spike Shield. I have not thought about what I actually want with that. Take the things on sale. Call it good. We win. They have a torch. But we have a Goobert. Good job, Goobert. Ideally, this would be over by these. Slime time. When does this go off? Once health drops below 50%. Okay, so I could do spike things a little bit. I could do slime time. Does that help? Slime time. Doesn't feel like it helps. It does give you a Goobling. What does a Goobling do? It gives a good amount of healing. For unhealing, this would be good. My question would be, what works best with this Chain Whip and with Mrs. Struggles? Battle Rage. Reducing stamina cost would help. Increasing stamina is kind of like reducing stamina cost. Stun. Spikes. What if it's just skip? I don't think it is. This one's decent. I'm gonna say I have just enough synergy with it. With the shield. How do you make it fit? We'll figure it out. What about this pig? I don't know, I'm buying everything that's on sale. Pig, come back down. So, we want what? Put that like that. Or to use the shield as one of my activators. Okay, I can do that. Shield activator. Could I have done that earlier? Probably could have had 4 activators. What about a coal? I do have a lamp. I could make a torch, especially if I'm not getting whetstones. Okay. Make a torch. Good enough. Start the battle. Pig! What are you doing, pig? Pig is hanging out. We win. All they have is broom, dagger, and a little bit of poison. Actually, 12 poison. Huh. What is the cooldown on this? 4.22, but that's because I'm in battle rage. Okay. Whetstone is here. Also expensive. So we're supposed to be getting chain whip. To make things go with chain whip, I don't even know what I want. Oh, I need this. Wow, I almost just screwed that up. Like, you can't actually make the chain whip without the hammer. Okay. Makes sense. There's a blueberry here. Blueberry's kind of quick. I don't need the hammer in. Pineapple. Pineapple's pretty good. It's expensive. This sells for 2. Just reserve it. It is expensive, but what else am I doing until round 8? I don't know. I want this to make more sense. Okay, good enough. Not amazing, but it's something. We're lighting the torch. Lit torch is decent. They have 2 bows. They have a goobert with 2 activators. This bow is not pointed very well. Cool. So that helps. That bow could easily be, like, in front of this goobert as one of the activators. Do they still win? They might. They do win. That is painful. We get the hard pack, so it's not a big deal, but still painful. This build can't really do anything except for look for the whip. Maybe that makes it a bad idea. I don't really need the regen. I will take the garlic. Oh. This comes over here. This comes over here. Garlic comes over here. Good stuff. Touch the 2 foods. Pig moves over. Beyond that. Wait. Wait. This comes right here. Pig comes up here. Good enough. 1 loss. 4 wins. Bronze 48. They're making a second sword. They're not combining or offering things. Interesting. Second sword without the thing that makes them cheaper. Boots. Could do the axe, but we're not doing the axe. Bag. There's a bag. Whetstone is here. Whetstone does not really appeal to me. Could make poison goobert, which is one of the crappy gooberts. But we could do it. Pig might have to go. Pig, come out. Looking for a whip. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. That's a very early prismatic sword. That's a very early prismatic sword. There's a chance I don't find the whip. If I don't find the whip, that's a very early prismatic sword. Plus, I'm not actually doing anything with the broom. Huh. Sell this. Buy this. I can always wait around to buy this one, because I can't afford it. See what the next round brings, with only 4 slots open. Have I mentioned, that's a very early prismatic orb. Plus, even if I find the whip, it's going to take a turn or two before it's off the ground. 24 spikes. So, the plan was, this is on sale, to take this. Drag it in, we have boots, this is who I wanted. Wait, that is who I wanted, but I also wanted this. And this. Fine. It's fine. I can't fit all of the junk that I have. So, I would like 3 gold. This sells for 2 gold. This sells for 1 gold. Prismatic sword is a little bit questionable. Mr. Struggles. 3-second cooldown. 3.5-second cooldown, but sped up by darkness. Sped up 10% for each darkness. Think about this for a second. That does not need to be in. I would like you to speed up 2 things. That sword is not really the one that I want to speed up. Prismatic is not really the one that I want to speed up. Ideally, I do want to have that hit the prismatic. Could be pineapple. Pineapple's not bad to speed up. Just kind of a pain to position. Pineapple heals for 4, and you gain a spike. This shield. Shield would be good to get in there. Shield might be too large. Is it though? If I leave out these 2, shield can fit. Okay, if we're trying to do that, this is an awkward position. How awkward? Pretty awkward. Good enough? Wait, you only have 1 darkness. The whole idea was to get you to have 2 darkness. Figure this out. Oh, that was pretty easy, except you need to move. This would like more darkness, but it's not a big deal. We're good. Start the battle. Buy this next turn. Ooh, pandemonium. What round is this? Nobody knows. It's a good number of stars on the pandemonium. So many unreadable names. We win. Alright, from there, giraffe. Do I want giraffe? The idea is to remove buffs. What do you do with giraffe? Not much. It's expensive. I mean, I could get it luck. Mana items are not bad. They give attack speed. They're pretty easy to fit. What is your base attack speed? 1.4. Pretty fast. I'm gonna say no to the giraffe for now. Which probably means forever. That darkness crystal. I do want that. Darkness crystal is fun. This one. This one. 3-second cooldown. This one. With only 2 stars. But that's all I have for it. 3.3-second cooldown is pretty good. 3.4 second cooldown. Why did I think that was gonna fit? Who knows? That fits. So over here. Not the best. 3.5. Blueberry. Oh, blueberry's quick. 3.5. Blueberry is quick. Put it back. All right. What about this torch? Torch is not my best use of mana or space. Purple gem. But it is a quick activator. How many stars do you have? Only 2. The blueberry could be a star. Blueberry being a star kind of makes sense to me. That means that this could be a star over here. That kind of makes sense to me. Maybe. Almost. Am I missing anything else for this? No. So we've got 3 stars. Attack speed and debuffs. Poison might be better than that. I don't know. It'd be way better if it could actually touch this, which it probably can, but I can't see it. I think this is good enough. What about the cat? This is a godly item. This is a holy item. What about the genie lamp? No. This is the one that I want. And I want to fit the cursed armor, whatever it's called. A present. They have my whip. I don't know if I'm still trying to do the whip. We might do the whip a future time. I did get the smithing hammer, though, this hammer. So really, I could get rid of the wolf badge now. Huh. Dark Ritual. Goes faster for each dark item. If I do get the corrupted armor, this would be good. It's super slow. This doesn't have to touch this. Let's look. Corrupted armor. Holy items gain dark. 10% chance for each dark item to protect debuffs on your opponent from being cleansed. Start of battle, 85 armor. Every 2.4 seconds. Cleanse 2 I cannot read. Cleanse 2 debuffs and inflict them on your opponent. Is that really good? I mean, it wants holy things more than it wants dark, but this wants dark things. This gives armor. This gives a lot of armor. This is good if you have shields. Oh, armors trigger faster is actually amazing. I never noticed that part. I should notice it. Pay attention. Paying attention is tough. I want this. I don't really need the mushroom. Why do I want this? Because it's a darkness trigger, and because it makes the corrupted armor. So this could speed up this one. Could give darkness on here. Just speed up this one. This one can screw up opponents. Like, look at all the buffs they're gonna get. So they don't have enough mana to feed this thing. They want 11 mana every 1.36 seconds. With blueberries, you can only get to 10 mana. Somehow they just got to 15 from Cauldron. Cauldron does give decent mana, but not enough. I was honking like crazy, I think. I could replace this. Vampire. Vampire Goobert, let's go. That's what I want. It's expensive. Stamina potion. If I saw a whip now, would I take it? I don't know. Probably not. I think it's too late. We already have a new thing. We have a shiny new thing. Do I need this? I have a blueberry. We could get a second blueberry. Second blueberry makes me like the giraffe. We're gonna have vampire. What else are we gonna have? Mana luck. We're not gonna have that much vampire. Spikes. Spikes are kind of cool. It was on sale. Another Goobert. A cheese Goobert. We could do a rainbow Goobert. Not really. You need the steel thing first. Amulet. Not amulet. Hero sword. Steel Goobert. Because it's hard to make the hero sword now. You need to get that one pretty early. You don't need to. You could also just get present. We win. Cool. Stone gloves are interesting. Oh. Burning sword's cool. Burning sword with mana thirst and with friendly fire I actually like. So now we've got 1 vampire, 1 mana, 2 dark. Why didn't I already have that set up like this? Huh. Okay, I would like this to scoot down, this to scoot down, this to scoot over, this to go here, this to go here, this to go here. So stars. 2 mana, 1 lifesteal, 2 dark. This one. Beat up Mrs. Struggles. If nothing else, it's a 4 gold dark item. Space. This is the armor that I'm looking for. I could also just take a Corrupted Heart. This is... I mean, I want both of them, but I can't really fit them both. This is not holy. This is not holy. This... not helpful. I could move this shield over here. Oh. That actually makes sense. Especially with shielded. It does. I'm thinking. Would I ever move this lamp? Move this bag. How does that help? No, I need a bunch of stars around this sword. This doesn't really help. It helps a little. I could change up things. Kind of things. So if I put this over here. Now I've got room Shielded is happy. Trying to get this armor. Trying to get that heart. Getting both of them is going to be difficult, especially without bag space. I could give up on the spikes now. I think shielded is still good. Spikes are weird. They're kind of good, kind of not. The boots are weird. Huh. Fine. I can pay... Wait, why wouldn't I just buy this, though? Will I have 13 gold? Yeah, plus 14. We're good. What are they doing? This is 0 rank, whatever, 40 bronze, 48 bronze. Makes sense. That is fair. They have a lot of strong stuff, just not organized the best. Skull badge being sped up, and it's a quick activator. They actually have a good number of stars on the anvil. The anvil is hitting a pan. That's the kind of questionable part, but you know, they are trying. And it's not really fair to compare. Because I've played a decent amount of this game. Not like a crazy amount, but decent. Mana orb. Is it ever moon armor? Probably not. Moon armor. Reflects 2 debuffs. Wait. That good? No. Gives a bunch of armor. I don't think so. Darkness Crystal. So this is a holy potion that would become dark. Cleanses debuffs, but we already put debuffs onto the opponent. Not yet, but soon. Heart container. It's actually kind of decent. Could just ditch all of this food. It's a little bit weird with shielded, but the spike shield just isn't that good. And it's a little bit weird because I do have Thorn Burst. Vamp armor could be a thing. Not really, but you know. These two. Sells for 4, sells for 5, 6. We could be up to 7 gold. I'm thinking, as usual. Once again, we are thinking. Good enough? Ideally, I would get the foods to touch. I'm not that far off from... I don't think it matters. Start the battle. Let's go. I have a Blood Goobert Prismatic Sword with okay stars. They have Smelly Wall, Big Bowl of Treats, no mana, but Golden Pan with 2 stars on the pan. Crit Collar with no luck. But the reason they have no luck is because of Miss Struggles. Mrs. Struggles. Another blueberry. What do you do with the mana? I currently have nothing to do with the mana. Because this could give me starting mana. It also gives starting debuffs, which is kind of fun. Do I need these lamps on there? Probably. For now. It's interesting though, because Holy just increases the damage, and we can already make Holy items into dark. Holy items into dark. The Blood Goobert's a little bit weird. Wonder if you ever just ditch the Blood Goobert. So things that I don't need. I mean, technically I don't need that. I don't need this. Okay, that's a bunch of stuff that I don't need. I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay. These can fit in, and it would be good. But I don't need them. The tricky thing is the Goobert. This armor. I also don't have great bags for positioning things easily. They're okay. Maybe I should probably double speed those. Mr. Struggles isn't that great to speed up, but it's good enough, I think. I don't know, maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I want things near this. But I want this to hit the Goobert. I want this over here. I want more holy items. More cheap, small, holy items. This is all a mess. Giraffe. No. This is all a mess. Have I mentioned that this is a mess? So we have rooms side to side. This is not good. Ooh, that interests me. Not really. What if I just say forget the vampire? Put this here. Prismatic has to be touching the sword. This has to be touching that heart. Such a pain. I don't have that many holy items. Ideally, I think that would go up there. Go try that. So if this goes here. No, because now this doesn't fit well. Do I really need the oil lamps? I don't know. Kind of. Kind of. I would like things to make more sense. To make the things make more sense. Second oil lamp is questionable. What is my other activator? This? Blueberry. So, holy items. I already have 2 holy items. I feel like this lamp just goes. Do I have something else to... Oh, I have 2 of the lamps. One of the lamps is gonna go. I do like the heat. Why did I get rid of that lamp? Because I can. Giraffe. Giraffe could come over here. It's not great, but at least we have full stars. 5 on the dark. I think I'm just ditching the lamps. Even though they give heat, they're not what I'm looking for. I don't need the regen. I don't really need the vampire. Vampire's okay. The holy potion is both holy and dark. Holy and dark is pretty good. Can't actually use the potion. But I do like the holy and dark. And it works with this. It's full price. I'm gonna say no to it. Oh, actually, I got rid of the lamp, so I don't have a way to deal with blind. Huh. I don't gain luck. How do I... Well, no, I just put the blind back onto them. To do that... Regen's good for the heart container, which I want to turn into a corrupted heart container. I don't think it's any of these. Giraffe. I don't think it's giraffe. I could get the luck. We do have 3 blueberries. Not much luck, but I could get a little bit. Eh. Nobody cares. Start the battle. Hammer, Thorn Burst. Dragons. Armor turns into Empower. They are blinded, poisoned, and cold a little bit. Not much. This is expensive but good. Mana Holy Dark is what this can become. I feel like I have to take it. I don't think that's all that good. But you know what? It's something. Mana Holy Dark. Holy Dark. This one. 6 Dark. 3 Holy. 2 Vampire. 3 mana. We can do better. How do we do better? By finding another holy item to throw in here. Is this in a good spot? Not the best, but you know. You know. Gloves. Well, this armor, this toad. This toad is another that it's Reaper only, but this could work with Pan. Items used gain mana, gain luck. Or items use buffs. So every time the Pan goes off, you would be able to gain 1 mana, 1 luck. Which is kind of cool. For this build, it's not quite as good. Items gain buffs. I do gain buffs. But not really. I mean, it's on sale. This one would be Holy and Dark. Okay, wait. That's good enough for me. How are we doing? We have 4 more rounds. This one. Kind of interesting. Not really, but kind of. Holy Dark Fire build. I would need flames. And I just can't really do it. Someday, maybe I will be able to do double armor, Holy Dark Fire build. The debuffs. Lamp is magic. So the cat. That cat is already worth 55. That is a massive cat. Prismatic orbs are just amazing. Blueberry. Right now, attack speed sounds pretty good. You're still at 6 Dark, 4 Holy, 2 Lifesteal, 3 mana. Is there a better place for this speed bag? Maybe on the foods, but I don't actually care about the Blood Goobert. I could sell the Blood Goobert. The Blood Goobert's good, though. Effect damage with Lifesteal. There's the whip that we were going to look for at the very start forever ago. We have 3 rounds left to find another Prismatic. Boots. Another Heart Container. Another Heart Container. Holy Dark. Nah. It's too much space. The cat is here. The cat is happy. Starting mana. Starting debuffs. We're good. What about this one? Is there anything to be doing with this? No. Yeah. Start the battle. Good enough. Boots. No. Lots of bananas. Same thing as me, except they have a lantern and they have 2 prismatics. And they have a ton of healing. They have a lot of holy. They don't have the dark, but they have a lot of holy. This will put debuffs on me a little bit. But then I'll just move the debuffs over to them. Mana Orb on sale. There's only 2 rounds. Darkness Crystal. I don't even know if I want the Corrupted Heart now that I think about it. So we put all of these back. If we look at Dark. So this would no longer be holy. Huh. It does go faster for each dark item, but I like it being holy. I think the answer is no. Weird. Debuffs inflicted, gain armor. I could do that. Okay. I don't think it's amazing, but it's something. Ooh, okay. That's kind of stupid, but I think we can actually activate the mana orb, so it's not stupid. It's not stupid at all. These shells would be the dream with this armor. I mean, they still kind of are. They're good enough. Divine Potion. Nope. Start the battle. One more round. It's a lot of potions. That is a pretty heavy drinking. That's a lot of poison, too. Sadly for them, I take the poison and give it back to them. With both Mr. Struggles and with the armor. So they're kind of just poisoning themselves. What about this? No. This. I do have a giraffe. Cards are kind of almost a thing. I would get to see another card. What else am I looking for? A Prismatic. It would be expensive. Prismatic on sale could be it. Charizard's pretty good. Good enough? Lightsaber. Could make a dark saber, but there's no time. Armor? Sure. Probably should have been the garlic. Start the battle. I think we win, so I'm not too worried. Heart of the cards. This is actually a wild build. I have not seen somebody just fully embrace the cards this much. So they don't even care about being blinded too much, because their only weapon doesn't really do anything. They have good healing. Look at all this regen and mana. God, at the end there, these actually do damage. We have to look at the damage graph. They almost killed me. Any fast build would just blow this up before they can reveal the cards, especially putting these fire ones at the end. But they have so much mana, 93 mana, 57 regen. So the question is, how do you make use of this mana? Which really, you want like 3 mana orbs. But even with that, they need a weapon. Gary's here. Okay, so what happened? Damage dealt, 1132. Their damage, fire card, fire card, fire card, fire card, fire card. 70 plus 82 plus 94 plus 102 plus 106. With the Joker, 3 of a kind. Weapons use less stamina. 4 of a kind. Activate 2 random revealed cards except Jimbo's. I mean, that's okay. The less stamina use could be good, except that it takes so many cards. There were a few fun builds where you just get a couple of these Jokers and then put the 3 cards before the 2 Jokers, and then your stamina goes down by a ton. What did I do? We just have a weapon that can scale like crazy. What happened right here? I also have a forging hammer. Looks like I missed an attack. I missed 2 attacks. How did I miss that attack? Because my accuracy is only 95%. What is the default? I guess I do have a little bit of blind on me. Not much luck. I have a giraffe that eats the luck. And when it eats the luck, it just generates mana, which would eventually activate this. And then we would start printing spikes. But it looks like we did not activate the mana orb. Anything that interests me. We're doing 104.8 per second. 60% chance to inflict 4 random debuffs on hit. I think I need this sword to be better. I don't think Goobert... We could check what Goobert did. Goobert did 77 damage, which also means 77 heal, unless they have reduced my healing. Which I don't see. Healing. Goobert, 85. Prismatic, 232. Yeah, the Goobert does give this 15% more healing. But it takes up 4 space just to give this more healing. The other part of what it's doing isn't that useful. I think, like, replacing this with a Prismatic would be insanely good. Even just replacing it with a cat. 0.43 second cooldown is crazy. Cool. Stamina use. Stamina use 2.2 per second, so I would have run out pretty quick. I might have been running out. That was fun. 17 wins. I haven't done Prismatic too much. Plus 50. We're still in bronze, but barely. Next time, we should get out. And next time, maybe I'll take a look at the Chain Whip. It depends which character we get. Next time we do Reaper, and I get an early Berserker badge. If I get Ranger, and if I see a Stamina pot early, I'll try and do the Golden Pan if I remember. That is the plan. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. As always, huge thank you to everyone who supports the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.